What's up, everybody? Jackson here today with my little brother Chubbz.
Hello, everyone.
And if you haven't heard the news circling the interwebs yet, Monolith has said they're removing all microtransactions and the system behind them out of the Shadow of War. Oh, we won, guys. Everyone go buy the fucking game right now.
Oh
we
my
won.
God.
Everybody who decided not to buy the game, go buy it right now.
It's okay now.
We showed them.
We won.
Okay, so first of all, let me just say that I don't give a fuck about this. It was like the first thing Chubb said when I had told him about it when he woke up was, are they giving everybody fucking refunds?
Yeah, have they given everybody who's ever spent a single cent on microtransactions, not bought the game, but anybody who's bought into this option that they are removing,
Giving them more money for boosts,
Yeah.
time skips, whatever.
yeah, are they giving all those people a refund?
If not, then
Fuck you.
yeah.
Like Jesus Christ.
Epic Games are doing it with Paragon, so we know it can be done.
Exactly.
So fuck you. And that's the thing about Monolith WB. There's an interesting article I read yesterday before I had heard about this decision, and I was thinking, oh yeah, we'll have to do a video on that when we get done with the Bloodborne. When we get we'll do a video on this. This is an article by Media Play News. I'll have a link to it below. Analyst calls appeals court's gambling decision dangerous precedent for online video games. Yeah, because all these online video games want to have fucking extra shit for you to buy. They want to fucking give you a hollow PvP experience and then say, hey, give us money to get time skips.
Yeah.
Give us money to get boosts. You know, you want an XP boost in Battleborn? You can buy it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You
People
want
are-
gear in Battleborn? You can buy it.
People are wondering where the variety is in these games. It's all in the cosmetics.
Yep, that's where it is.
There's the variety.
Yep,
There you go.
all cosmetic. That that's they don't affect the game, Chubbz. Shut the fuck up. They are only cosmetic. They do not affect the game. Stop.
We'll
Stop
see
being
about that.
ignorant.
We'll see about that.
Stop being ignorant, Chubbz. Basically, what this article says, I'm going to sum it up very, very quickly, is it appeals a decision that said that these weren't gambling because they held nothing of intrinsic value. This court appealed it now because the plaintiff had spent $1,000 on coins on a virtual casino slot game to extend play, right? So they said this holds intrinsic value. This is them saying you can or cannot play this game anymore.
Yeah.
And if you want to keep playing it, you gotta gamble on the fucking, you gotta gamble on it.
Fucking buy something and gamble.
You're gonna have to gamble, son, if you want to play our game. What kind of a fucking dude? I'm sorry, but this person, the $1,000 coin spender, you're dumb. You're dumb. Anyone spending fucking thousands of dollars on fucking gambling to get more time in a game, just download fucking Warframe.
Go to Las Vegas, especially
Download
this.
Path of Exile.
Well,
fucking
especially
Jesus,
this,
dude.
because it's a virtual casino slot game. Just go to a real casino, bro.
No shit.
Like, just fucking go to Vegas.
Now, the real interesting thing is this analyst mentions Activision and Zynga. And those are two companies, I don't know exactly what Zynga makes, but Activision. They own King Games, so they own Candy Crush, all sorts of games on mobile that have these sorts of boosts, like pay us more money to get more time, or you can just get this many for free.
Right.
Because that's how you get you fucking hooked.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Everyone wants to act like, oh, it's so good of Overwatch. I mean, they give you one free loot box every time you level up. Oh, it's so good of Destiny. They gave you fucking silver loot engrams for fucking running, like what was it? Not Path of Exile. Prison of Elders.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I knew that.
PoE.
The fucking
PoE.
Edgar Allan piece of shit. All right, that's all I know. But either way, they act like that's so nice of these companies. They comp you free shit. They comp you free currency. They give you all this. It's free, Chubbz.
Oh yeah. Well, the number one argument I heard for why people were buying and playing Overwatch was, well, it's Blizzard.
Yeah.
I know the money that I'm going to spend in this game through microtransactions and just buying the game or expansion or, season pass. I know that's all going to go back into the game. And it'll be a better game for it.
I don't know if it has or not. Overwatch players down below, let us know if you think, like, because I'm sure they've made, I mean, what does it say? 1 billion in the US, most of the revenue coming from purchase of boosters in games. They put it in quotation, boosters. I'd say it's like anything in games.
Yeah.
But $2 billion in revenue, okay? Do you think that Blizzard, let's just say that they only made 500, 1 million. Let's just say, well, fuck that, because $1 billion is what, 100 million?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say they made $500 million. I'd say that's a fair estimate considering Overwatch's popularity, all the events they do throughout the year with, event exclusive items and shit in the loot boxes. Do you think that they have delivered $500 million worth of new stuff to you guys? That's my question. And I'm not including anything that's found in the loot box. Nothing found in the loot box. I don't want to hear cosmetic. Yeah, they do skins all the time. They do new taunts, new sprays. Yeah. Just actual content, because I know they've added some maps, I know they've added some modes, and I know they've added some characters. So just let us know below if you think that equals $500 million. We're not going to make that judgment call. All I'm going to say is that Blizzard makes a fucking ridiculous amount of money off of selling cosmetic-only items. Not only there, but, I mean, in Heroes of the Storm, I'm sure that sells a lot of them out of there. Then you got Hearthstone, which is pay to win. I mean, that's card games, though, right? Like, the card games are essentially pay to win.
Oh, yeah.
Even physical card games. The only difference is you actually have the cards and you can resell them later or trade them to your friends.
They have value that can
they're not locked,
and go down.
They're not locked within this online-only ecosystem, so basically you're spending money on fucking air, right? Like, play a fucking card game, dude. Like, just play a fucking... I don't know. Like, that's so funny to me that, like, digital card games are as popular as they are. Because I'm like, why?
Just go play the fucking card game,
Just go play a fucking card game.
You can't find one motherfucker who likes the same card game as you? Like,
go to your local card shop.
Yeah.
Like, these online card games are probably fucking cutting into card shop business. I wonder how much they're taking away, like, people who are like, I don't need to play Magic anymore because I'm playing fucking Hearthstone. And it's $400 for a complete set of Hearthstone cards. And I'm not going to spend $400 on real life items that I can trade and resell later. Because fuck that, I want the Hearthstone cards.
Even though it's like Hearthstone is straight up Magic the Gathering. Like with the card rules and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But either way, this decision by the court has definitely affected Monolith's decision, right? Like that cannot be coincidental. Because that's exactly what they sell in Shadow of War. It's, new orcs, new things that will help you skip time, which is a booster. And it's just, I don't care that they're removing them. I don't fucking care. I still am not going to get this game.
At all, because the thing is it's not them, like, giving a shit about you as a consumer. If they give a shit about the consumer, I'll tell you what they would do. They would remove these pay-to-win options and completely remove the system that forces them to be in place in the first place.
That's what, in their defense, they're saying... The fucking quote I love the most. I'll have an article to this too. This is an Ars Technica. It says Monolith has paid market compromises, or says paid market compromises the game even if you don't buy anything. Well, no shit!
Dumbass!
Dumb fuck! It's like in Assassin's Creed Origins, how they divvy out the fucking in-game currency like it's fucking goddamn, I don't know, the last bit of gold in the world, because you go through a base and maybe you get like, what, 250? It takes 3,000 just to fucking buy one loot chest, right? But you can buy the currency. That's the thing, you dipshit. Of course these things affect the game. Of course, when we found out, I personally found out when I was excited for Shadow of War, when I found out that they were going to have these sorts of time skips and boosters, and we just want options for the player. I knew that that was going to affect my fucking experience just as much as it was someone who bought it. Because now I'm stuck in this situation where I know this game has been fucking fine-tuned to psychologically pull at people's fucking brain while they play it to get them to fucking hand over money and just skip that fucking grind, right? Fuck it. I'll play goddamn Path of the Exile. I'll play fucking Warframe. I'll go back and fucking re-download Destiny 1 since I already own that piece of shit. If I want a game that's gonna force me to perpetually grind or give in money, I'll play a free-to-fucking-play game, you dumbass. And don't act like this is a like you said, refunds. Give fucking the people
That's
refunds.
another thing. You give people refunds, that shows you actually give a shit about your consumers.
And you're not just covering your fucking ass from this latest Cordypill in Washington. That you're not just fucking covering up your fucking trail of pay to win, time skip, grind to fucking $60 grind for free to play grind. Give us $60 for that. Please. Plus whatever fucking the cost of the goddamn DLC was, because you know they got fucking DLC in this thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know they got fucking tons of money from these microtransactions, because people buy them. Obviously, $1,000 on coins just to play a free-to-play game longer.
And that's a fucking
how much money?
Casino.
Yeah.
That's not even like a game.
How much money do you legitimately think these fucking $60 games are making if people are willing to throw $1,000 at a bullshit fucking slot machine online? How much do you think games like this are making?
So
if you
much.
think that this didn't make fucking shitload of money off microtransactions, you're fucking insane. You are fucking insane. You just go look at all the different stories. Like, dude who spent fucking like $15,000 on Mass Effect within the first week.
That undercuts pretty much every voice who said, no, I'm
Yeah.
not going to buy this game.
And so we have to run under the assumption that maybe, let's just say half of that. There was someone who played Shadow of War that spent $7,500 on in-game boosts within the first week. Right? Because we're just playing odds. Right? Since that's all this is one big fucking gamble nowadays when you buy games, we might as well fucking play odds on that. Someone fucking gave them that much money for it, right? They made that much, maybe if not off one person, two people. 2,500, sure, here you go, fuck it.
Out of the entire release?
2,250,
You
whatever
know
it
what I
is.
mean?
Yeah. So unless they're saying, unless they come out and say, okay, so they've even admitted it. It compromises the game even if you don't buy anything. Okay, well then it sure as fuck, everyone should get a refund if they want it.
Yeah.
If they want a refund for the game that you said had been tuned so that the microtransactions wouldn't affect it, and now all these months later, you're saying they do in fact affect
that
it,
it compromises the
then
game.
you lied to your fucking customers. And they're fucking have a right to a refund because you have now lied, motherfuckers. You've said that this will not affect it, and then all these months after release, after you've made your money, and this Court of Appeals has said, no, fuck you, these things do hold intrinsic value to customers.
There's a lot of things changing. We got laws starting to pop up. People within the
well, it's
legal
because
system
look at that
are like,
cake.
wow,
look at that fucking cake. You think that people don't give, you think they care about the kids? You think they don't? This is nothing beyond fucking taxing these companies for more fucking money. It's putting in regulations so that if they want to have these sorts of practices in their games, they got to give the fucking Uncle Sam a cut. That's the fuck what it is. Don't act like this is anything else. Alright? The government exists to make money. I'm sorry. At this current point in time, governments exist to make money. And to hold more power. That's what they fucking are. So don't look at these fucking politicians either and say, oh, well, these, you know what I mean? Yeah. These are good guys. Like, they care.
Oh, no.
They don't. They want money. They want money just like they want money. But like, none of these people care for you.
But that's where we've come to. Is, you know, I knew that this was going to happen when all these game companies kept pushing this so far, and Shadow of War was one of the first games where it was a single-player RPG with pay-to-win loot boxes in them.
It was that precedent.
And then EA Battlefront 2 comes out, and then everybody in the legal system of the United States is going nuts. You have Hawaii over there.
It's because it's Star Wars.
And I knew that was going to happen. I knew that this was going to happen because...
That at some point it was going to reach this boiling point.
Yeah, you keep shoving your shit out there, and you keep throwing people's faces in it and rubbing their noses in it. It's going to be long enough before Big Brother comes in and says, hey, you can't fucking do that.
I want a little bit of that face shoving too.
Yeah, you're gonna give me some of the money from what you're doing to that guy
exactly.
over there. If you want to keep doing that, you gotta fucking pay me.
It's because it's kind of been it's kind of like the Wild West in this situation, because as far as I know, there's no like there's no reason that they have to reveal what they made on the digital sale. There's something weird with digital sales that actually, you know, you act like you shouldn't be paying $60 for a digital day one title.
At all.
I'm sorry,
and
you should.
Another thing that pisses me off about
Or
consoles,
you should be paying $60 for digital and like $80-$90 for a fucking physical.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. There is a difference in how much it costs them to get a digital title to your hands and a physical title to your hands. Obviously. But they act like it's the same thing. So like if I'm buying fucking God of War, I can go buy it physical for $60 or I can buy a digital for $60. It doesn't add up. It doesn't at all. That's why you see a lot of these companies on the PC that are doing indie, you'll see them for $60 on Sony and then $40 on PC. It's because they know that the PC market is a lot more savvy. They're going to be like, no, I'm not going to give you $60 for a digital title. I'll give you $40. And so like you see that with Elex. It was, I think, 40, maybe it was 50 on the PC digital. But for sure it was 60 on the PS4. I looked. I'm curious.
Yeah. The console.
And so that's the thing. So Monolith wants to come out after all of this, like you said, when Big Brother has come out and said, hey, we want some of that action too.
Yeah, we're coming after you guys because we haven't been receiving our cut, and there's some shady deals going around with other countries.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to step in now.
Well, it's because they're shipping all their money overseas because they have tax havens set up.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that's been going on for long time, like finance in different countries and like things like that.
But I think that Trump even addressed this and mentioned Activision as well as like other companies who are doing it.
Who knows what that fucker
Because there's
says.
that sheep company. It was like a big ordeal. That's the thing, though, is like that is why we're seeing all this shit change.
And maybe that's why they're pulling at the violence string too.
Yeah,
I don't know, but either way, it's gotten to this point where Monolith is willing to do this and act like they're a good guy.
Yeah.
And I see it. I see it on Twitter, dude. Like, I was looking through posts, and people were like, good, we won. We fucking got him. Everyone go get there. And, you know, as someone who hasn't bought this game, I really respect Monolith and
now
WB.
I really want to play.
I really respect this company, and I want to go out and buy this game right now. Well, good, dumbass. You're doing exactly what they fucking wanted you to do. Enjoy your fucking game. The thing is this isn't coming out for a while. Like, they said over the coming months. Right? It's permanently removing gold, war chests, and the market from Shadow of War in the coming months. Because it's going to take months
to remove their entire goddamn system.
Because this fine-tuned, like I said, machine that pulls psychological strings inside your brain, making the weaker among us say, fuck it, here's $2,000. I want all of the fucking purple orcs. Their fucking purple highlight around them. That's what I want. And I'm willing to give you 2,000 of my American dollars for that privilege of holding the blue orc. Right? So, like, after they've gotten all that money, now they're going to come out and say, oh, but we're changing it. But it's going to take months, even though this game wasn't affected by these microtransactions, and we ensured that it was, you know, it wouldn't be a problem whether you were playing it solo or, you know, paying into these things. It's not going to affect the game.
It now compromises
Compromises even if you don't buy anything. Now it's compromising the game even if you don't buy anything. So, our thoughts on this, we just wanted to do a quick story, lay out the facts. The facts are that they deserve no praise.
At all.
This is them covering their own ass. Unless, like Chubbz said, and if they do it, we'll make a fucking video praising Monolith.
Yeah, and
we'll make a video praising them for doing the right thing.
Words.
Yeah.
We will eat our own words.
I will eat my own shorts. If they do that, but they won't. This company is not going to give refunds for all the fucking microtransactions they've sold.
Well, not only that, but I'd also like to see them work on their progression system, because I hear that the progression system is built around the paid microtransaction system.
Well, yeah,
that at a certain
that's
point
what it is. It's pulling at your fucking brain.
Then at a certain point in the campaign, it's like, hey, you're
it's
stuck.
Like,
come over here and do this.
It's exactly like Assassin's Creed Origins, where it's there. Like, I know it's there. You want me, you're having the option to pay real life money for this in-game currency, and I'm seeing like 2 or 3 of these things off of enemies, 2 or 3 of these things out of chests.
Right.
it's because you want me to buy them. I'm not going to, because I'm not a fucking idiot with too much money to spend and not enough time on my hands. Right? Or
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it's just like, that's the thing about it is, I don't even mind if you're selling extra shit, as long as you're selling it legit.
Right.
Enough with the random fucking chance bullshit.
As long as that's it. It's extra
You want to sell
shit.
fucking orcs? Sell fucking orcs. Have a fucking 3-star orc cast up for sale once a week. And people can go in and choose what orc they want, or if they want to buy all 3, whatever. Right? Stop this random bullshit that forces people. I mean, that's random, and that's something I wouldn't even care about. It's like Xur. I never really minded that Xur did that.
Right, like
it was
refreshed.
because it was, I still got to pick of what his current inventory was.
Right.
What pissed me off is when I'm rolling fucking engrams, finally forever getting an exotic engram, I roll it on my Titan, and it turns into a 100 chess piece that I already fucking have. Right? But that's fine, because that's part of the loot system in the game. That's fine. I mean, it's
all
not fine.
fucking random. It's an entire gamble.
Exactly.
That's the thing about Destiny. And on top of that, the problem we were talking about a couple days ago is like the lockout system.
Oh, yeah.
Nightfall, once a week.
It's like, why even
Raid,
lock people
once
out?
a week. Currency,
Yeah.
once a week.
That's the thing. That's what makes Destiny bad. But like I said, at least in the beginning, it's not like they had exotic engrams for sale. And if they did, would people been cool with that? Because I saw people cool with fucking Shadow of War selling loot chests that had fucking in-game fucking orcs that make your army stronger, in-game weapons that make you stronger.
Yeah.
And it is pay to win. People want to act like it's not pay to win because it's a single-player game. There's fucking leaderboards, right? So anyone trying to compete in those leaderboards, they're going to lose to someone who's paid.
Well, not like that.
It's like Mass Effect Andromeda's multiplayer fucking leaderboards. It's like, do those leaderboards mean shit? No, they mean fucking nothing.
They mean, how much money did this motherfucker spend in this game?
When you look at the
before he
top,
got
when
that
you look
score?
at the top fucking person on a leaderboard in, like, say, Dark Souls, when you're in fucking the DLC area where you fight Arturius and you can go look at all the arenas, and they also have, like, the leaderboards of people who own those arenas, right?
And shit.
Those fucking people didn't pay money to get gear, didn't pay money to get, you know what I mean? But that's, you look at the leaderboards on fucking Shadow of War, and it's like, you know immediately, whoever's top just gave them more money. Mm-hmm. Just gave them more money. And even if it was someone who grinded it out and played it, it doesn't matter, because everyone's just going to be like, he just gave him more money than me.
Yeah.
Right? So you're fucking, oh, no shit, it affects your fucking game, even if you don't buy anything. No shit, dumbasses. Fucking, my final thought would be, give the people refunds, or go fuck yourself in every project you have releasing until it's on fucking deep sell. That's, like, I'm sorry, I'm fucking done, like, patronizing companies that act like they give a shit, and really it's just them covering their own ass and their fucking shareholders. I don't fucking care anymore. Oh, big deal. You're taking it out of the game and it's going to take you months to fix it. Good for you. I'll give you as much of an applause as I gave EA for taking them out of Battlefront 2 and reworking their system. Good for fucking you.
Good job.
For fucking changing your game months and months after release. Good for you. Oh, ongoing game award. Here you go. You get the ongoing game award. Because your game was $60 on release and it was in fact early access. Which is proven by the fact of the radical fucking updates you release. That radically change the core game. Like, in a perfect world, Monolith would have to give not only refunds to everyone who bought these fucking microtransactions, but also to every customer that they fucking lied to before it came out when they said that this wouldn't affect the game if you don't buy them. You're saying now that it does. So you fucking lied. And on behalf of your marketing, you lied marketing this game. So fuck you, Monolith.
Yeah. Honestly, this is Shadow of fucking War. Like, I didn't even give a shit as soon as I found out what they did to Shelob. And the game developers like, Shelob and Gollum are the unsung heroes of the entire Lord of the Rings.
Dude, that spider got some nice titties, though.
Oh, yeah. But, alright, but let me
Oh, wait. That was Quelaag.
thing about that phrase, just that phrase of itself, as soon as he said that, that hit me on so many wrong levels. I was just like, Gollum?
I can see how he could say Gollum. I can see how he can say Gollum is an unsung hero, because Gollum leads them through. I can understand it, but it's just like, the thing about it is to justify you turning a fucking, you know, horrendous spider monster of like ancient age into a big tittied elven looking woman so that you can sell the game to horny fucking adolescents, like by saying that the reason, like justifying it with, well, Shelob and Gollum were unsung heroes, so that's why we gave her tits.
And Shelob's mother could change the form of anything, and she chose the form of a spider.
Yeah, but she chose that form, right? And she was that form
and
until
Shelob
they killed her.
Isn't a first generation of her, right?
She is not Ungoliant. She is fucking Shelob. So that's the thing. Like, it's a bullshit thing. It's like, dude, just say we gave her tits because it's sexy and guys like sexy women.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with men liking attractive women.
Just be like, after what Peter Jackson did
just
to The Hobbit, I thought nobody would give a fuck what we did to this.
Shit, that's what
and honestly, I would be down. But fuck that, dude. You gotta go out there and be like, Gollum and Shelob are the unsung heroes of Lord of the Rings. It's like, motherfucker.
They made John Cleese a fucking CGI dwarf, Chubbz. No shit.
Oh my god.
You need just fucking hire Chubbz to be your marketing man.
Dude, come on.
Look, after what Pete Jackson did with The Hobbit, we honestly didn't think none of you motherfuckers would mind, because that movie made a shitload of coin. So we honestly thought it'd be alright.
Because Shelob turning into a woman is better than a CGI John Cleese.
It truly is. Because, like, why couldn't you just do him in practical makeup? Like, you think John Cleese can't play a dwarf? Like,
this motherfucker, god damn it!
The World of Warcraft movie? At least in that it makes fucking sense. It's not
like all the creatures in that
like,
were CGI, but they look like the CGI from the game.
Well, but then there's like the dwarfs, and like fucking Homeboy looks all normal, but then like there's Flumper and Flumper, the fat redheaded one, rolling down in a barrel.
There's 3 dwarfs that look normal,
and then there's just like these comically ridiculous fucking dwarfs, and it's like, okay, now we have CGI dwarfs. What are the rules of your universe? I know what the rules are because I love J.R. Tolkien and I respect the man and his work. What are your rules? Because these aren't his rules. You're making no sense. Go fucking kill yourself. Stop fucking destroying everything I love, world.
3 normal dwarfs. And it's because the one wasn't the king, and then the one of the twins
was gonna bang the elf. They knew they wanted him to bang the elf. And they're like, okay, but can't we have him be fat with like half a bald head and like
a bulbous nose?
Like that's that's the dwarf I want to see fuck the elf. I don't want to watch the attractive short fellow fuck the elf. I want to see the fat ginger with the big nose rolling down the fucking thing on a barrel. That's the dwarf I want to see fuck the elf. So you fucked up right there. You've miscalculated the audience's needs and wants, Pete. You fucked up.
He couldn't keep it together for the dwarfs, man.
Anyway, fuck Lord of the Rings. We don't care anymore.
Yeah.
they made us not care. It's like Star Wars now. I'm fucking it, whatever.
It'll all get ruined eventually.
I'll watch it for free online because I'm a pirate. Fuck you, Hollywood. You get no more of me doubloons. Anyway, guys. We got a video on Bloodborne coming where we're just gonna like trail into the lore. We're watching like audiobooks of H.P. Lovecraft because we want to get more. And honestly, I'm just enjoying the fuck out of them because they're really crazy, but they're fucking awesome crazy. Not like what the fuck was wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're like interesting crazy.
Yeah, because
they're the Joker of horror novellas.
Yeah, it's dark.
That was awful.
Well, it's dark and it's scary, but it's not like overtly gory or overtly like disgusting just for the shock effect.
It's subtle about it.
Yeah. Because it's like it has the feeling of something more is at play here that you and nobody could understand.
And that's kind of I think Bloodborne, I mean, obviously it was, but I think it was inspired more by it than people are letting on. And we have some theories about some key situations in the game that we've looked up and no one has said them yet. So that's when I was like, let's do it, dude. Fuck it. We'll just, you know, we'll write down an outline of like what we want to address and when we want to address, and we'll do it. But then I woke up this morning and I saw this shit, so... and I've still got footage to transfer from this PS4, so... that'll be coming in the next few days. Hope you guys enjoyed this placeholder. Tell us down below, what do you think? Like, should fucking Monolith and Shadow of War get a pass? Should WB get a pat on the ass? Should we just, you know, say, oh, well, it's cool now.
It's alright.
I'm gonna go out and buy it now because they're gonna, in the next few months, radically change the game from what it was day one. Anyone day one should get a refund. Anyone who bought these microtransactions should get a refund. Don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Don't give a fuck. If they don't do that, fuck them.
Yep.
All right, everybody, love you. Till next time, stay awesome, stay safe, and as always, keep fucking loving each other.